You're on.
No, something is happening. This is the show. John counted us in, and we totally missed that because he didn't do the camera with his little silent, like they did, and then they point.
So we're in our own little world talking.
We are. Hey, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you very much for dealing with just our randomness because, well, that's all part of it. And that's just why I think half of you actually tune in. But thank you very much for catching us this Monday evening. Shani gave me a little preview of some of the stuff. Just to be fair warning, all right, if there's any little kids watching, Superfly, I think your kid is okay. She's young enough. I don't think she'll be this way. They might get scared. If they are, it's okay. I promise you, it'll be fine. Okay. But no, Shani's got 5 great topics for us tonight. 5 somewhat random but somewhat tied together topics. So you definitely want to make sure you're tuning in. I think it's going to be very beneficial.
We have 5+. We have 5+.
Oh, that's right. You did kind of sneak that one in as the pre.
Yes. Because I got messages from people that they wanted some Halloween stuff. So the people talked and I listened.
So what are we going to change this? We can't call it Shay's got 5+1 on it or 5+3 on it. That just doesn't work as well. I
got 5 and then some.
She's so cool. She can't just have 5. She's going to have more.
I like to.
We'll work on it.
I didn't want to ignore, everybody's request for some of the Halloween stuff. But as you guys know, I am an outside of the box thinker. So I didn't want to just go with Halloween songs that were going to be just, Ghostbusters and stuff like that. So I'm giving you guys my 10 creepy, spooky Halloween songs. That's what we're starting with, Dan.
All right. So the pre to the 5. So don't start counting 5.
No.
She's actually going to go to 10 on this one.
Right.
You know what? I do numbers all day long. I don't know if I can do this again. Okay. So start with your
pre 0.5. Half. All right. So I decided to give you guys 10 creepy, spooky Halloween songs that are totally outside the box. Some of them you might know, some of them you're gonna be like, I have to Google these. This is great. So like I said, I didn't want to give you guys the norm because everybody knows the norm. If you don't know the norm, that's what Google's for. So I figured I'm going to step up the game and give you guys some stuff. So if you play games with the kids or you need some background, this is like you could save the not these aren't good songs, but you could save like your good danceable stuff for that. So we are going to start with number 1 of my creepy, spooky Halloween songs. Number 1
Wait. Does everybody have their pen and paper? Okay. I think I'm good.
Number 1 is the Unsolved Mysteries TV theme song. Yes, and if you don't know what these, you could Google them and listen to them. You'll be like, oh yeah, that is good. So
don't do it right now.
Number 1 is the Unsolved Mysteries TV theme song. So that's a good one right there. Number 2 is another theme song, and a lot of you guys might know this one. It is from The Nightmare of Elm Street, the theme song.
Now I'm just curious.
Yes.
Have you ever played the DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince version?
Of The Nightmare of Elm Street? No, but I played the techno version.
Okay.
Yes. So number 3 is the main title of the Halloween soundtrack. And by Halloween, I mean the original movie Halloween. But you want to get the main title song. And it's called Main Title, if you're going to ask me. It is called.
That's it. It's called Main Title.
Yeah. Main title of the Halloween soundtrack.
Okay.
Yes. Number 4 is from Psycho, the movie, of course, and it's called The Murderer.
Okay. I'm writing. I'm jotting these down.
I know. So, I hope the chat room is too. That's why I'm hoping the chat room is quiet because they're writing these down too.
And if they're not, just hit me up later. I got your back.
Yeah,
guys.
These are or me.
That's true. I don't need to make a list. Shit, you can just.
Well, you guys can hit Dan up. That's more off my plate. So that was number 4. Number 5 is the Stranger Things theme song. Stranger Things. Their theme song.
Definitely a trend here. A lot of theme songs.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 6 is the theme from Twilight Zone, the movie, not the song. That was like from the, I think it was like late 80s or 90s. Yeah. Yeah. Not that one. No. That's not, I mean, you might like it for some games and stuff like that. So yeah, so that is the Twilight Zone theme song. Number 7 is another soundtrack, but this is from the Curse of Chucky soundtrack and is the main title, which is called Chucky's Theme. So the Curse of Chucky, I know there are a couple Chucky ones out there, but this is from the Curse of Chucky soundtrack and is the main title called Chucky's Theme. Number 8 is from the movie The Ring and is the sound The Well.
You said sound the well?
The song is called The Well. As in, he's fallen in the well and he can't get out.
Where's Timmy?
Where's Timmy? Number 9 is, now number 9 and number 10 are actually like not from movies, so you don't have to say the movie. Number 9 is a song called Shadows Alive and is by Daniel Davies, Davies. So the song is called Shadows Alive. Number 10. Now this one I kind of like. Number 10 is actually a 10-minute song. So you could just let this one play out.
Bathroom break.
Bathroom break or whatever you're doing. If you just keep needing, a lot of these are instrumental, but if you need some, other one, this is called Forbidden Fruit. And it's by John Zorn, Zorn. It's called Forbidden Fruit, and that's a 10-minute song.
Okay. So
those are my 10 creepy, spooky Halloween songs for you guys.
So, and somebody, David in the chat, he was just like, this is going to be perfect for my trunk or treat. So,
yeah. Oh my gosh. This is
totally
perfect.
helping you out, not just in the DJ
playlist. Yeah. So again, I'm going to just go over them one more time for those that maybe came in a little late. And this one is good. It is number 1, Unsolved Mysteries theme song. Number 2 is the theme from Nightmare of Elm Street. Number 3 is the main title of the Halloween soundtrack. Number 4 is from the movie Psycho, and it is a song called The Murderer. Number 5 is the Stranger Things theme song. Number 6 is the theme from Twilight Zone. Number 7 is from the movie Curse of Chucky, and it's the main title, which is called Chucky's Theme. Number 8 is from the Ring soundtrack, and it's called The Well. Number 9 and number 10 are songs not from movies or TV shows. Number 9 is called Shadows Alive, and it's by Daniel Davies, Davies. And number 10 is from John Zorn, Zorn, and it's called Forbidden Fruit, and that is my 10-minute song right there for number 10.
There you go.
So I want to give you guys, like I said, a little out of the box kind of thinking. I didn't want to have you guys be like, oh, I'm writing it down and go, oh, I already have that one. I played that one. Oh, no, that's in my list.
Yeah, I think Day said in the chat room he's got 0 for 10.
Good. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy. That's what I want to do for you guys, is help you guys out. So hopefully this will help you guys out, or just listen to them if any of them sound good, or get all 10. So and have yourself a spooky, creepy Halloween song. Like we said, we did this in advance for you guys because I know some Halloween parties are going to be coming up in the next weeks or so. So
very cool. Very good. And Howie's the overachiever.
What did Howie say?
6 out of 10 of those.
Did he? Good, Howie. I didn't even talk to him. Good.
Yeah. So go Howie.
Awesome. Go Howie. All right. And then like we talked about on the other show, that I was going to make this one of the Christmas special shows. So that is what
I appreciate
we're going to talk about.
That you didn't do Christmas before Halloween.
See?
Because, you had to get through the Halloween. Now we got through Halloween, so now we're safe for Christmas.
Exactly. And these are all new things that are going to be happening, albums and things like that for Christmas, I mean.
Okay.
So we ready? We ready for the real number 1?
Yeah, I'm good. New paper.
All right. All right. So the real number one now is the a cappella icon group, Pentatonix. For those that don't know who they are, they've been around for a while now, and they are coming out. This is actually their fourth holiday album. For those that don't know, they're on their fourth holiday album.
They seem to have a knack for covers and Christmas.
Yes. So this is their fourth holiday album, and they're also doing a tour with this album. And the album is called Christmas is Here. And that is coming out October 26th. So it is called Christmas is Here. That's Pentatonix. If anybody likes that vibe, which I still play a couple of their original songs. And if anybody wants to see them in concert, the tour starts November 25th, just to kind of give you guys just a little heads up if you like it. Their three previous Christmas albums all reached number one on the Billboard digital album chart. So it'll be cool to see what they are now doing with the fourth album. And I'm sure these are all covers, like the other albums, but like they, put that a cappella spin, which is kind of cool. So that is Pentatonix.
Yeah, they've got a really good, what was it? The Mary Did You Know from a couple years ago. It just seems like every once in a while that pops up on Facebook. Everybody starts sharing that video again. And I'm sure this year we will too, but, they take it's not just an a cappella version of a song.
Yeah.
They definitely put like a real modern feel to it, a real unique arrangement. So somebody asked me, I'm sorry, I just kind of looked at the chat really quick about the list. Either Dan or John and I will actually post it in the DJ Insiders, because somebody said, is the list published anywhere? No, it's just on my piece of paper that I wrote on. So one of us will actually put it in the insider room, so you guys can, if you didn't I didn't know I had to do homework and didn't have your phone access or anything to write down. So, or if you're driving and listening at the same time, like
yes,
listeners.
So number two is Jessie J. Now, Jessie J, this is her first Christmas album. She's never done a Christmas album before. And it's the same exact release date, October 26th. Should I go back to the Halloween?
No, I actually listened to it all.
So Jessie J's album is coming out October 26th as well. And like I said, it's her very first Christmas album. She's going to remake such classics like Santa Claus is Coming to Town and some of the other ones. And she also will have some songs featuring Boyz II Men and Babyface on her album. So that's kind of cool.
Just like you said, this is her first Christmas album.
This is her first Christmas album, yes.
Isn't this only like her second album? Period.
Yeah, I was gonna say there haven't been many. There were.
She only had like the one hit.
I can't answer that because she's English, so maybe in England she might have had.
Okay, so
I don't know.
So she's she's an Atlantic crossover artist.
We'll go. with that.
Yeah, she is English. Yes.
Okay, I did not know that. All right.
Yes,
all right.
she's having crumpets with her tea when she drinks her tea. Yes.
Doesn't everybody?
Some people do biscotti.
Only in
Only
in Pittsburgh. That's where we have crumpets with our tea.
Okay.
Yeah. So Jessie J, and like I said, her release date is also October 26th.
So everybody who's complaining about Christmas before Halloween, there's two artists that are contributing to the cause for you.
Yes.
Evil.
Next one is Gwen Stefani. She is coming out with a deluxe Christmas album. Guess what her release date is?
October 26th?
October 26th. Now you are correct, Dan. You win the prize. October 26th. Yes. So she is coming out with the deluxe album. And if anybody remembers, she also sang White Christmas at the Thanksgiving Macy's Day Parade. And because it was such a great hit and she got such great feedback from singing that kind of got the wheels turning for her to do this album. So she is doing a 17-song album. 12 of them will be original tracks. So you will not have all the ones that are going to be on everybody else's album. She's going to do 12 original tracks. And then she's going to have 5 covers, and she's going to have some help from some of her friends as well. Like Jessie J will have some help. She is going to pull in some of her friends to sing some songs with her on the album. So look out for that one.
That's a pretty significant number of tracks.
Yeah, for sure.
12 original tracks, 5 covers, and help from her friends.
Now, I am curious to find out, though, are these her new friends, so we're getting country help, or are these some of her old friends?
I'm going to say both. I'm
help?
going to say she's going to do both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Freddie called it out. With Blake?
Of course. You know they're going to have a song together, of course.
Of course.
Yeah. The next one is John Legend. Now, just like Jessie J, this is his first Christmas album. John Legend has never put out a Christmas album.
And it's all for you.
Right. And he's also going to do a Christmas tour as well. So just like Pentatonix, he's going to do a little Christmas tour. The name of the album is called A Legendary Christmas. Guess what date this album drops, ladies and gentlemen?
October 25th.
You are incorrect. Guess again.
26th?
You are correct. Imagine that. October 26th for the John Legend album, or the Gwen Stefani, or the Jessie J, or the Pentatonix album. So yes, he is doing his first ever Christmas album called A Legendary Christmas, like I said. And this is kind of cool for those that know who Raphael Sadiq is. He is going to be the executive producer of this album. So it definitely will have a lot of soul to the album. And it's going to be 14 tracks. And he's also talking about the very first track that will be on the album, because Stevie Wonder is going to be doing the harmonica on the opening track.
Okay.
So that is what's happening. And then his tour starts November 15th and it goes to December 30th if anybody wants to see John Legend on tour. And tickets went on sale October 5th already. So if you're interested, you can look up the tickets because they just went on sale.
Very cool. You know, they really had, isn't his album called Legends?
I'm sure one of them is.
I think one of them, yeah. I thought so.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to work on the naming things. Legends album, John Legend, Legendary Christmas. So disappointed. Do you think you'd be creative after coming up with all these songs? Oh well. Guess I'll survive without you. So that's 4, 5.
That was 4.
That's 4.
4
Okay.
Christmas ones. Yeah, we have the last one now.
Okay.
And this is the one I'm the most excited about.
This is October 26th also, right?
Well, we don't know yet. Wait, save the surprise for the date. Let's find out.
All right. I'll save this surprise. So for those that are wondering, I don't know if I want to say I saved the best for last, but I definitely saved the most interesting for last. Should we say it like that, John? Yeah.
Yes, let's go with that.
All right. So this person has his very first Christmas album coming out as well. He is having some help from his friends. We'll get into that. But I don't know. I don't even know to say what genre he is for you guys to kind of try to guess who he is. So should we just go ahead and tell them who he is without anybody trying to guess?
Well, they are behind us a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they could guess.
Yeah, probably not so much.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to guess this. Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
So my last person whose Christmas album is coming out is William Shatner. And you're probably like, wait, there's a singer called William Shatner? That's kind of cool because there also was an actor. And I'll be like, yes, that is him. William Shatner is coming out with his very first Christmas album titled, you ready for this? Shatner Claus. The Christmas album.
How cool would that be? I mean, let's face it. It's got to be right up there.
Do you want to know when you can get it, John?
I'm on pins and needles. When would it be?
Guess. I bet you'll get it right.
It's another one in October.
October 26th. So you can download, stream, buy, whatever you want. All of these albums, October 26th. See how I have my little, I got a method to my madness. So William Shatner is coming out with his Shatner Claus, the Christmas album, October 26th. He is going to be singing, I guess I'll call it singing, 13 classic holiday songs with his own comedic spin to them.
So maybe like a Bob Rivers style?
I'm going to say maybe it's like a Richard Cheese style. I don't know. Well, we're going to find out. He also is going to have some help from his friends as well. Some of his singer friends actually signed on to do this with them. I don't know if it was one of those things where back in the day, he was like, okay, well, if I do this for you, I'm going to call on you one day. and that day finally came around and they had to say yes because they had no choice. Because when you do that with somebody and they say, no matter what, when I call on you, there's no question asked. So maybe he was just waiting for that day to call up people like Brad Paisley and Iggy Pop and all these other artists that are all over the board. But like I said, 13 classic holiday songs. He's singing songs like Jingle Bells, Blue Christmas, Little Drummer Boy, Silver Bells, all those type of classics with his comedic spin and some help from his friends.
So I'm wondering now, back when he was younger and doing some things, he did more talk over versions. There was this song, Elton John song, that he did. And
Rocket Man?
Yes, Rocket Man. And he didn't sing. He basically was talking his way through it, almost like he was doing that, the Captain Kirk monologue. And he just talked. So I'm wondering if that's what he's going to be doing as a variation of that, trying to fill, yeah.
And you have the guest artist in the background possibly singing.
So
like you could do the verse and you have somebody singing.
That's true. He could. So,
yeah, it's going to be interesting. So I definitely gave you guys an eclectic list of Christmas albums to choose from to just change up your norm of your cocktail or dinner or background music of your holiday tunes, to kind of throw some other ones in there of the classic songs with some originals. But I'm definitely interested to hear William Shatner stuff, because I might even throw in a couple of those. So I think it'll be awesome. I think I love when I get to play some of the Richard Cheese stuff and people just kind of laugh and tap their foot. So I think William Shatner is going to have some crazy stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. And then I hope, like I said, for some of you that did comment in the chat room about the Halloween songs, that hopefully I gave you guys some ideas of some other things for background and games and trick-or-treaters or whatever else you guys are going to use for
some
that.
Creepy, spooky 10-minute long song. I think you mentioned the last one was.
Yeah, the last song was a 10-minute song.
So now these are all coming. All these Christmas songs or albums are coming out October 26th, which is a Friday. 26th, yeah. Does that make that a Black Friday, Dark Friday, Creepy Friday? Well, how does that work when they all are hitting on the same date? I mean, is that just the Christmas album?
It's a White Friday.
A White Friday. It could be that. We have to, because we have 18 days.
A Red and Green Friday?
We need to start counting down now. We have 18 days until all the Christmas albums hit.
And now you guys understand why I was doing the Christmas special now and not beginning of December, because
it's all over by then.
You gotta save your money to buy all these albums.
Crazy artists are dropping stuff before December. And as you guys know, the albums drop first. And then like Dan was saying last week, you need some time if you are going to be doing some holiday parties coming up. And I know a lot of holiday parties start first week of December. I know first and second week of December are huge for corporate to do their holiday parties first and second week. So a lot of them do happen that. Of course, some of them happen way after that, but you need time to. So there is methods to our madness, guys. I know some people are like, wait, we're doing Christmas. Well, you guys have to understand, if you DJ these type of events and you DJ in the corporate world and for personal parties for people. They like to do it before everybody does their family stuff. And usually the first 2 weeks is when people do it. But these albums drop October 26th. So I needed to get you guys a heads up.
I do find it interesting, the fact that all 5 of them dropped the same day. Just, I don't know. For some reason in my head, I would have thought it would have been like the following, well, not maybe the following Tuesday, because that would have been Halloween, I think, right? But just like, I don't know. For some reason, I just find it weird that all 5 of those boom right on the same day. Almost like record companies are like, listen, it's 1 day short of 2 months, so we're good.
Our good friend Engelbert, he put his out 2 weeks ahead of that, so he's way ahead of the game.
Oh yeah, Engelbert is chilling in Hawaii with his little Christmas album.
Yeah, he's making.
He was like, "I'm not going with the pack." Yeah, I'm not going with the pack. I'm dropping my Christmas album.
Not going to compete with
my ukulele. No.
You had to do it while it was still a little warm, so people were thinking of Hawaii.
Oh yeah,
it's true.
Sure, sounds good, doesn't it?
But I hope my little holiday special for you guys, and of course there's going to be more. I'm definitely going to give you guys more of out of the box type stuff, but I just kind of wanted to get you guys a good start. I know some people are crazy with other type of events going on, like the Halloween parties in school and things like this. So I kind of just like to give everybody a big heads up so they have enough time to get their music for everything.
So Shani's challenge for next week is to find 5 Thanksgiving albums that are not only Adam Sandler related.
Can't we just do the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving and call it a day?
That's one.
That is pretty cool. We could probably get
put all the songs on there. Can we just do all the songs?
No, I told you albums, not songs.
Yeah, but it's really good.
Can't you just give me one album of songs? That's not fair.
So is that like my new thing now for every holiday?
Sure. Let's run with that.
Great.
All right. I guess not. But thank you, everybody, for checking us out tonight. Hopefully, as Shani said, you've got some material that you can utilize, whether it be for trick-or-treating, whether it just be for your own amusement, or whether it be for events that you have coming up where you need some of that more background. Again, as she's kind of started off the show with the Halloween list, these aren't necessarily things you're going to drop for your dance floor. Right? These are not dance floor tracks, but these are definitely background types tracks for other events and activities that you're doing. So hopefully you were able to utilize that, and if not, hopefully the second list helped prepare you for something a little bit different with some of those corporate parties coming up. So you're not playing the same. Now that's what I call Christmas Volume 1, 2, and probably 45 all at the same time for cocktail, dinner, and the rest of the night.
And I'm going to be honest, guys, whether you do school parties, private parties, corporate events, trust me, when you are different than the other DJs out there and you change up your music, people do notice, whether it's background, cocktail, whatever it is. And you might even book another event just because of your music.
Yeah.
So like I've always said, please be positive on our show, especially our Monday night show. You guys know I'm about leveling up and the positivity in our show. And this is why this show is created the way it is, because we want you guys to have an open mind to all the different things you could be doing, the different equipment, the different software, different types of music and stuff. So I'm going to be honest, and I'm just going to keep it 100. If you guys are going to be negative in the chat about certain stuff, I have no problem kicking you out because I don't want the negativity to spread, and I'm about the positivity, and I'm about I don't want any negative Nancy's in here. And I know we were getting a lot of positive feedback, so I definitely want to keep that going, and just open your mind to different things. You never know what's going to come from it. So that's my little soapbox for the end.
Awesome. So here's what we got coming up next. In just a few minutes, I believe John is going to drop the link.
Got him ready.
Okay, good. We are still doing that tonight. Just want to make sure. So in just a few minutes, we will be dropping the link. John will be taking care of all of that into the chat room, Facebook, Insider Group, all those wonderful places where you can then click and join, and we'll do a Brady Bunch just style hangout. Maybe we haven't done it for a couple weeks, so we've got a lot of information, maybe of what you've been doing or what we've been doing. And if for some reason you need us to run through some of the lists, again, we can just get those to you. But check it out. Have some fun. We will be back next Monday night. Of course, don't forget all the great content throughout the week. I mean, there's like 12 shows a day, I swear, that you got to check out. And don't feel like you have to watch everyone. Every once in a while, I hear somebody say, well, I don't have time to watch all the shows. Pick the ones that are important to you, like our show, and then fill in with whatever else you can. And that's what it's all about, is helping you guys do what you do even better.
And
thank you
just
very much.
One last thing before I forget, and I totally did forget it. Our Canadian friends, they already had their Thanksgiving. So I definitely want to wish them a happy Thanksgiving.
Is that because of the exchange rate? Is that why they got earlier?
I don't know. If David comes in the chat, you can ask him.
David, don't get mad. Anything else we're forgetting?
I think that's
John, anything?
I think we're
that's
good.
it right now.
Let's head to the
That's
chat.
it. All right.
I'll save everything else for the next show.
Bye, guys.